Hello, dear hearts. This is BSeiryu, and I am the voice that you are hearing on our channel, which is Cosmic Connectors Collective. And I'm just getting on here because I want to just share with you where we're at and just explain a few things that have been happening. And certainly for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome, welcome. And to those of you who are listening to Column, I have, we in the group have been working for a couple of years now with channeling and with higher forms of communication, which we are all perfectly capable of doing. And that is a process that I look forward to sharing with you more and more over time as we evolve and as we develop, and as certainly you can perhaps have noticed that the world situation is now working with consciousness, working with evolution of our species in ways that are much more palpable, much more available to perception than has been in the past, certainly, I think. So anyway, my name is BSeiryu. B stands for Barbara. I go by BB or BB, generally speaking. It's just easier. I live in Japan and in Thailand, so BB is often easier, just rolls off the tongue. And so I am BB. And Seiryu is the Japanese name, a honmyo in Japanese, a Buddhist name that I received during ordination for sei is clear or translucent, and yu is dragon, translucent dragon. So this being the year of the dragon, this was, and I am currently living in Dragon's Nest Sanctuary. You can see the dragons over there. So this has all been a confluence and an evolution and a growth, big time for me. However, I've been prepared. As you will discover, with you opening on to these non-material forces, which play a huge role, if the only role in your lives and in your being and in your engagements with loved ones, colleagues, friends, enemies, okay, perceived enemies, I should say. And so this channel is a means for you to just get more comfortable. Okay, there's a lot of clearing that has to happen. It's often thought of in terms of purification, which sounds a little, a little strong, but it is clarity, and clarity involves a certain amount of clearing out. These are old narratives, stories, beliefs, belief systems, I call them, whole constructions of ways I should be, I ought to be, roles I should play, identity. So there's a lot to unpack there. And I hope to be more active with you personally. We have a lot more coming out. Column, who I connected most definitely with in a rather dramatic sense. That's a whole nother story. To my way of thinking, is a collective. The reason I'm using the word column is because when the connection was made, there was a palpable sense of a column of light with many, 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 many facets in that column. And I was put onto that through a trip. I was fortunate to partake in a trip to Egypt. And we were in the Great Pyramid. And that seems to have really, that experience of ritual inside the pyramid, the Great Pyramid, and the sarcophagus, the supposed sarcophagus, which is not a sarcophagus at all, because sarcophagi are designed for bodies and funerals, and this is not a place for a funeral inside the Great Pyramid. That's quite clear for anybody who goes there, which I understand I had the greatest of privileges to do so. So anyway, so Column is a compendium of light beings, and they have decided and very palpably supported working with me. I have a PhD in literature, and therefore my vocabulary is very helpful for them. They're very happy to be able, when I connect with them, I can feel them merging with my memory banks, if that makes sense. And so this all sort of comes together in an energy process, and they're working with me and I'm working with them. And there's a palpable sense of support. They seem to have a mission, a purpose to support. They call us the human species, and they talk about us as carbon-based forms, okay? Which leads me to believe there are non-carbon-based forms in the cosmos. But we are a specific, we have incarnated in a specific form in this ecosystem of planet Earth. And they're very aware of us and very supportive and loving towards us. And I feel very blessed, really, to have met them and to have them choose to work through me. And I support that connection. And so I support that so that you too can come into an awareness of your connection with your higher selves and with this whole bandwidth. I mean, we're talking about everything from simple intuition as to what to do, what not to do in a given situation, all the way up through higher self, muses, inspiration, to channeling. And what they have talked to me, inside, right? They've shown me that this is all part of a continuum. Where you place yourself, how far along the continuum, there you can move back and forth. You can work with all these points on this continuum of higher self. And so I will leave you with that for now. We are now uploading a mission statement for the collective, for us on planet Earth. They already have their mission statement. We don't need to help them with that. They already know it. But so that will be coming up, and will give you a clear idea of what we're doing here. You may see some of the videos say BSeie, and it looks like Sei, it's S-E-I-E, Sei, but now I am BSeiryu. There's been a shift in naming, and I won't get into all the details of that, but for now, I am BSeiryu, okay? And BSeie is just as good, it's just in the past. For all sorts of YouTube reasons, we cannot change the name BSeie to BSeiryu, so we're just leaving it that, and I'm just explaining. I am the same person. This is all me. All of this has the integrity and the authenticity, which, as you know, has not been so easy in these past few years for whatever political side of the equation you are on. So that's what we do, is we nurture authenticity, we grow our integrity in source. with source. Okay. Now, I happen to be working with this collective I call column. There are many, many, many different manifestations. The cosmos is vast, vast. And when I say that, I mean multidimensionally vast. Okay. So again, it's a matter of where we choose to place ourselves, our own sense of agency, as to where we want to place ourselves, right? In this beautiful, wondrous, amazing afflorescence that's happening at every moment. So I will leave that here. Mission statement, we're continuing to post. I appreciate those of you who have been with us all this time, from V Group, Incarnation, to Cosmic Connectors Collective, V Group, to Cosmic Connectors Collective, to Column Collective. I mean, it's just morphed, which is life, right? Any of you who have children who have watched them grow, I mean, the changes and the morphing, and that's what life is about change and evolution. So I look forward to interacting with you more personally in the future. But for now, be well, and I shall speak to you soon.